Then let's use the Benevolent Knight's name to balance the scales. Please, keep your promise this time, Lowen.
I'm sorry, Theodore. I'd intended to make Lowen captain and leave my title to you. I know how much you've yearned for that title.
It's not your fault, miss. I don't possess the talent that helped Owen pass the knight's exam so easily. Years of work, and I'm still stuck as a training medic.
Medics, knights, the way I see it, you earned that title every day.
No. In truth, I've done so much wrong. And what I'm about to do.
So you agreed to his request? Just like...
What else should I have done? Ask him to submit a report for my approval? Please, spare us both. I know how much Adorno means to him, so I trust the weight of his vow.
There once was a man who made many promises to my father in the name of chivalry. Warped obsessions and the passage of time can turn friends into foes as easily.
Quoting Crepus, are we? I don't really take...
Did you guys all know each other?
Once, there were 3 spirited young men who imagined their futures together. One was a rich young master. He dreamed of becoming a knight, but ended up inheriting the family winery. Next came the hot-headed rule breaker, who ended up leading the Knights of Favonius. And the last one obtained neither the wealth he desired, nor the power he yearned for. Obsession was all that was left, piling up days.
Is that how Eric let the doctor?
Eric made his own choices, no matter what was said to him. I understand his reasoning, but that doesn't mean I pity. I'm keeping a close eye on my subordinates this time.
Bad news!
Hey, haven't finished talking yet.
That voice! Did it come from where Adorno was just now?
Leedsburg, what's going on here?
Adorno's gone.
I don't know. I was on patrol and I saw the door was wide open. I looked inside and everything was like that. Captain Adorno couldn't have gotten out of bed in his condition. Could someone have taken...
Grandmaster, it's an emergency. Vice Captain Lowen barreled straight through our patrols and headed for the outskirts.
That kid. Serious.
Did he leave any sort of message?
Message? He looked like he was in a hurry. All he said was out of the way before rushing... Well, of course. But you know how fast he...
Track him as far as you can. Leave the rest to us. D-Luke, honorary knight, I'm counting... Is this as far as we were able to... Well, he's not known as the 5th Company's sharpest arrow for nothing.
If you want to praise him, save it for later.
The dew on this grass is cold. Probably...
Oh-ho! You really are something, eh, honorary? Still, being spotted by witnesses and leaving traces.
Do you think he wants to be followed?
Whether he's in a rush to complete something, or stop something...
Yep, let's get going.
These metal scraps and vessels. It's like leading the expedition through Snezhnaya again.
Your earlier conjecture appears correct. This place in... No wonder the Knights of Favonius have failed to
And once the concealment faded...
You don't think it was...
What a pain. How many more test subjects do we need to catch? What are you looking at? Stay put, and don't cause any trouble. Sir, the new subject. This brat's real vicious. Took a... Rejoice. You shall soon surpass...
The experiment results have been confirmed. This...
I told you, don't.
Was that a projection formed?
Seems like a trap, like...
A trap? Could it be Lo...
Nah. That kid would have come up with something way... In any case, Lowen isn't the only one who was captured by Eric and is familiar with this kind...
You don't look like you're here to assist.
On the contrary, I believe ending this as soon as possible.
In this? Back when the test subjects were escaping left, right, and center? Back when I was ready to give up? Who... did all the test subjects?
You shouldn't experiment on yourself so soon. Did you think that discovering Eric's lab and taking control of Dottoro's apparatus... Look at you! You can barely lift a finger! Helpless to do anything but watch your...
Lowen.
Why the...
You...
I also plan to deal with the ones that fled into the...
You... Why are you help...
I know what you intend to do with the flesh and blood of Ursa the Drake. I've read the examine... Old and frail, a mass of old injuries.
I hit it! Even Adorno himself didn't see it.
Don't be so shocked. We're companions, both rescued by the benevolent knight. Did you really think I...
Is that why you're willing to keep my secret?
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I sincerely hope Adorno can live a while longer. It'd save me from inheriting... But what I'm more interested in... Aren't you concerned that your monster experiments have hit a bottleneck? And that your own... In that case, use me as your...
Without you, we'd never have come this far. We're finding the serum, continuing the experiments, bringing Adorno...
That's right. And that's...
Failure. We're so close. Lowen, listen to me. Adorno's improving. He can get out of bed on his own now. If it weren't for you. But I can only add low concentration serum to Adorno's meals and medication for now. It won't cure the root cause.
Is that so? The smoother your experiments go, the greater my hopes of mastering this power.
Do you think you could find the time to see him?
I'll pass. Besides, unnecessary contact only increases the risk of exposure. The Knights of Favonius will notice something is wrong.
Soon. Very soon.
Don't go using it on the old man.
Of course not. You're overthinking this.
Uh-huh, so you say. Everyone assumes that.
If that day ever comes, feel free to slap some sense into me.
Blow our cover. Do you think the Knights never suspected? How many times do I have to say this? We were gambling from the start. If you lose a fight, you retreat. If you lose a bet...
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Wake up already. In his present state, the serum would kill him. Would you prefer that?
I haven't given up yet. I completed the final refinements before This is the refined high concentration serum. So long as I use this, you can refuse to cooperate. That's fine. It just brings me back to where I...
Relying on hazy childhood memories, Theodore was the first to... But at some point, the experiment failed. And the monster... That appears to be the full...
What do you intend to do with them?
I'll leave that headache to Jean and the others to deal with later. For now, I'm more concerned about the
According to the experimental logs, extracting high-concentration serum requires repeatedly stimulating Ursa's flesh to increase its activity.
There's an ominous feeling growing stronger by the second. Prepare for battle.
Why? I used the highest concentrate...
You're weak. And you don't even have the self-awareness to realize...
Self-awareness? What right do you have to talk to me about self-awareness?
And that's how I know we can't go on. If the price for saving Adorno's life is take a long, hard look in the mirror,
I won't accept this! I can't...
When was the last time I embraced the two of you like this? In the blink of an eye. You've grown too big.
Adorno?
How did you...
I heard everything. You've been helping me cling on. It's thanks to both of you. I have this all that's left to say. It's all right. It's over now. Why the tears? It wouldn't do for the benevolent knight to check out.